VeChain is a very exciting project that is solving many real-world problems, and with the current price of only 8 cents, this is a project that is set to explode. But before we start, 10K Trades is a brand new YouTube channel talking about investing, cryptocurrency, and other blockchain news, so be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I promise there will be much more content coming out in the future. Also, none of this is financial advice, and you can see the full disclaimer in the description below. Now, let's get into it. VeChain is a project that's got so many people excited because it makes things possible like being able to track your food from the farm all the way to your plate, as well as many other products that you can track from the start of production all the way to the time that you buy it in the store. That way you know exactly what's going into all of the products that you're buying. But before we get into all the price predictions, let's talk a bit more about how VeChain actually works. So the VeChain ecosystem is built on top of the VeChain Thor blockchain. And the VeChain ecosystem is run on a dual token system, and the two tokens that are there are the VeChain, which is VET, and also VThor Power Token, which is VTHO. And now VeChain is run on a proof of stake system. So for example, if you stake the VeChain token VET, you will then be paid out in the VTHO token. And ultimately, staking is a great way to earn passive income on your holdings. So VeChain started back in 2015 and was originally run on the Ethereum network. And while being run on Ethereum, it had active smart contracts that focused on agriculture, wine, and luxury goods. However, they realized that there were a lot of things holding them back by being run on the Ethereum network, so they decided to create their own ecosystem in 2017. And for their launch, they were able to raise $20 million. Ultimately, their main focus is linking products to consumers using blockchain technologies such as smart contracts or dApps, which are decentralized applications. VeChain is designed to scale up to 10,000 transactions per second, which is a huge scale up from a lot of these other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, who could run 4.6 transactions per second, or Ethereum, who could run about 30 transactions. Because this is a smart contract based supply chain tracker, this means that you would be able to track all the steps that a company takes in order to produce a product. So for example, the food that you buy, you'd be able to track exactly the farm that it came from and all the steps in between that it had to take in order to get to you. And the same thing applies for things like your phone, your computer, your lotions, your toothpaste, and you can even track your drinking water. The point of this is to make the whole thing transparent so that production lines can't just be a secret that companies keep from their consumers. And there are already big names that are using VeChain, such as Microsoft, and the demand for this will continue to grow as their ecosystem improves. So now that we know the basics about VeChain, let's get into the price predictions. And right now, VeChain is currently sitting at around 8 cents with a current market cap of around $5 billion. VeChain's previous all-time high was around 25 cents that it hit back in April this year. And as for price predictions, there are many analysts in the industry that are talking about by the end of this year, VeChain hitting 30 cents, and looking even farther into the longer term in around 3 to 5 years, we could finally see VeChain hit that magic $1 mark. And now in order for VeChain to hit that $1 mark, this would be a 12.5% increase. So that means that the total market cap will have to be around $65 billion. But honestly, with the amount of value that this project is bringing, something like a $65 billion market cap really is not impossible. So with that being said, if you invested $8,000 into VeChain today and held on till we saw that new ideal market cap, then your holdings would be worth $100,000. So as we can see, VeChain is a very exciting project that is solving real world problems, and not to mention they have a very strong community that is working hard to push this project forward. So go ahead and let us know in the comments what you think, whether or not this project has what it takes to go to the moon. Now if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and there will be much more content coming out in the future. See you in the next video.